Hey, I'm Mike Gillihan, and I'm the Global Marketing Director for LiveWire. I live in Sisters, Oregon, and about a year ago I was walking down the street and saw a new vintage shop open up and came in and started talking to the owner, and it turns out it was the legend Mike Davis. And so, yeah, we got to talking, and who better to put on LiveWire than Mike and get his perspective.
My name is Mike Davis. We're in Tumalo, Oregon, and this is my shop. So I am the co-founder of Born Free, along with my partner, Grant Peterson. So now we're in our 15th year. The show originally started out as the Born Free Vintage Motorcycle Show, and then we kind of lost the vintage part just because of who was showing up and what they were riding. We don't want to control that. The core of the show, our love is still that vintage bike and that platform, but you know, everyone's welcome to come. I mean, the look of the LiveWire and the style of it, you know, being electric is certainly not a big bagger, a big performance bagger, or an old chopper. I mean, it's a totally different thing for different style of riding, different style of people. I mean, the thing is got a really cool look, and you got to be able to be a little more open to like figuring out what it is and what's the best use for it. And I mean, once you get on it, you're going to change your mind. So yesterday is the first time I'd seen it, and the first time I'd been on it, and trying to figure out how to even, you know, I'm used to starting a motorcycle, turning on the gas, you know, figuring all that out. So once I figured out the switch and turned it on, no noise. So that was a big deal. Like, you know, just not used to riding anything electric. But as soon as I got on the thing and hit the throttle and it threw me back, it scared me. And I'm like, this thing is powerful and torquey and fun.
Mike, I would love to hear your perspective on LiveWire and electric as a whole.
Welcome to farm life.
Just how you see LiveWire and electric bikes fitting into motorcycle culture and shows like Born Free.
Yeah, well, definitely the bike will fit into Born Free. I mean, we really encourage, you know, anything, you know, any kind of bike, every type of bike, and I mean, this thing looks amazing. Number one, it rides killer, and you know, being electric, I mean, there's so many benefits to the electric motorcycle, and it is definitely the future. We could definitely see it being part of Born Free. Customizing it, you know, people like to do that, make it their own. Just the power this thing has is incredible. I think people really need to ride it to really appreciate that and feel what it's like. But I was having a blast.
Tools.
Excellent form. These are for shrubs.
Yeah, so we took all the stuff off. Took the seat off, got rid of the fender, chopped the wire harness, so we've kind of stripped it down about as much as we can, kind of stripped it down to the essentials, and then the idea is that we'll build it back up into something really cool, something we couldn't really get away with an OE motorcycle, but we're building one off.
So I think, well, I mean, for this one, we just really dropped this thing down to like the lowest setting on the suspension, but I think we could probably steal a LiveWire 1 shock, get this thing to sit right in this like nice proportion that we got.
No front brake, nobody needs that.
Yeah,
Shave all this stuff off, clean all this up.
Yeah.
Raw cases will be cool too, just like bare metal.
Yeah.
And then a lot of polished aluminum parts too. We've got triple clams and the fork legs. Even subframe will do polished as well.
Yeah.
As the stock subframe is cast aluminum. This is like a prototype billet aluminum part that we pulled out of the dumpster, part of the development of the bike, and we've had it polished here in the show part. The fender will cover this piece a little bit here, but we want to leave this part exposed and really show off the raw aluminum.
So alpaca fur.
Yeah.
I don't know where you guys source this,
From
but
Peru.
from Peru.
It's authentic alpaca fur from Peru. We sourced it from Peru. So we're gonna have that front to back on the King and Queen seat. It's gonna be super unique and super fuzzy. Here's our King and Queen setup. So it's gonna be all one piece front to back. It's gonna be all alpaca front to back.
Can't wait.
Yeah.